Guess who snitches?
Hey guys, it's Pickle here, and today I bring you guys a video which made me really upset last night, and it was really pathetically sad. I woke up today really pissed and knowing that I had to make a reaction video to it, even though it's not my first reaction, and it is called The Homeless Man versus the Homeless Child Social Experiment by Mo and E.T. I'll link all the videos that I'm referring to down below, but mainly I'm going to be referring to this one because I just saw it last night, and honestly, it makes me kind of sad that I'm considered to be in the same race as the human race, because some people, honestly, I don't understand how people can be considered humans, like, by reacting like this. I'm going to be referring to a lot of videos as well, but my main focus is this video, but you can watch a lot of social experiments here on YouTube. One of my favorite YouTubers, FouseyTube, has a whole playlist of social experiments, but with anybody, no matter who the YouTuber is, no matter what the intention is, the moral is the same. People are just pathetic sometimes. We only care about ourselves. And so I just want to react to this video and give you guys my thoughts. Basically, one of the guy's younger brother, they dress him up to be homeless and they put him right beside a homeless. They film the guy beforehand and they see that, well, nobody gives him money. So then afterwards, when they put the teen there, I'm guessing he's like maybe 18 or 19, maybe a little bit younger. They put him there, and literally 30 seconds after he sits down, he gets money. And every single time they would put money in the little guy, and I'm gonna call him teen, and then the guy, the old guy, he's like actually homeless. So for the experiment, every time somebody gave the teen money, they would go past the homeless guy and not give him anything. So you're telling me you have change to spare for this guy, but you don't have even like $1 or something like that for the actual homeless guy, who in this case nobody knows who actually needs it because it's an experiment. You're thinking that they're both homeless, but one of the people who gave away money gave away $20. Instead of going to a bank real quick and breaking that into two tens, you couldn't give 110 and the other 110 as well. You had to give all 20 to like the younger one. I actually, like, I don't know if it was because he's younger, and it would make sense because that's the only factor that differs, but honestly, wouldn't it make sense to give an older person money because a young one, he's young, he can get an education still, he can go back to school, he can probably get a job here and there like McDonald's or anything. He can't get like a company job or anything, but he can get something like fast food or like a clothing business or anything like that. Like, he could do that. The homeless man doesn't necessarily have the resources to go to school. So what's going on here? Another reaction that there was, this lady police officer, she went to the kid, she gave him money, and then the homeless guy asked, "Hey ma'am, excuse me, is there a way that you can spare a little change for me too? I'm kind of hungry and I've been staying up all night, I haven't eaten yet. Is there any way that you can help me out?" And then the lady says, "Excuse me." The guy repeats himself, and then she says, "I have a job, I get up every morning, I work my hours, how about you go get a job yourself, blah blah blah, whatever, all this, all that." And then the guy's like, "I know, but I was just wondering if you could spare a little money." And she interrupts him constantly, being like, "No, you could go get a job, hold some doors or something, go get a job." And then he had a hat on, like this. She goes down to his level and smacks the hat upward, as in like, you can go get a job. How dare you tell me to spare you money when you could easily be having a job? Like, are you serious? An officer is doing this to like a homeless person? Anybody's doing this to a homeless person, but especially like an officer? This brings another topic about like police brutality. People are stupid enough to misuse their power. Like, how dare, that's assault. I don't care if that's only his hat and she didn't actually like punch him or anything. How does she dare do that to somebody? Like, who do you think you are? And then my least favorite reaction, oh my god, it gets me. Okay, basically this guy again gave money to the kid. He was eating as he was doing so, right? So he's eating, he walks up to the two of them, he gives the kid money. He walks past, and then the homeless guy again, he asks, "Hey sir, is there any way that you can spare a little change for me too? I haven't eaten and I've been staying up all night. Is there any way that you can spare me a little money as well?" He points to the kid. "Do you see this young man? He has nothing to eat and all you're doing is asking me for money. Why don't you get a job? I have a job. I served my country a long time ago. I'm a vet. All this, all that." And then he's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry sir. It's just like I haven't eaten and I'm really hungry, whatever." And then the guy is all like, "No, you could go get a job because you can, and then you're just in the streets. Take care of your family. Actually get a job." He takes the food that he was eating and pours it on the homeless guy and says, "How's that for serving your country?" It's so It's so disrespectful. So many aspects that could have gone better with this. First of all, you don't pour your food on anyone. How low and selfish are you that you actually have the guts, the audacity, the lack of heart that you must have to fucking pour your food on somebody else. Second, oh, you don't have the money to spare for him to be able to get himself some food. Even if it was just a pop can. You don't have the money to spare to him, but you give this kid money. Oh, okay, but you definitely have the energy, the lack of heart, and the time to pour food on him, disrespect him, neglect him basically. Oh, but you don't have the time or the money to give to him, even if it's just $1. Oh, okay, that's good. And third, how ironic is it that you have food in your hands, you're eating it, and you pour it on him. So you basically have enough money that since you bought this, oh, I have enough to spare. I don't mind wasting this food that I could have given to him instead of me buying him food or giving him money for him to buy himself food. No. I have food at home. I have money to buy more food. Fuck it. I'm gonna pour it on him. The other really good social experiments that I've watched, one of them is called What If the Homeless Gave You Money, which is basically where he pretends to be homeless without shoes or anything, and he pretends to give money to people who were, you know, they clearly had money and stuff. And then some people were such assholes. They were basically like, I don't need your money, man. I could buy you. I don't need your fucking money, you asshole. And then they walk away with it anyway. Also, you're calling me selfish. You're telling me that I don't have a job. You're telling me that you can buy me and stuff, but you still take my money. Oh, okay, that totally makes sense. And then the last one is, can I wear your shoes experiment? Basically, he doesn't have any shoes, but he's not homeless this time. He asks homeless people if he could borrow their shoes. Doesn't matter what size, doesn't matter if they're rusty or anything. Can I borrow your shoes so I can go back home, put some shoes on, and then I'll give them back to you as soon as I can? It's funny how every single one of the homeless people that he asked, every single one gave away their only pair of shoes. Moral of the story, guys, it's pathetic. I never thought that we would come to be so selfish, so greedy, so pathetic in our souls, and it sickens me that I'm part of this race. I would much rather be a dog, if need be, that I don't need to share a name with these fools. Listen, this is not a religion pushing down your throat video, but I'm definitely sure that you don't have to be religious in order to understand this one concept. And I'm Catholic, but I'm pretty sure every single religion has some form of this message in different words, different languages, doesn't matter, but the key message is the same. A lot of my Catholic viewers would know, but the golden rule that Jesus proposed to us was treat others as you would like to be treated. And this is even if they do not treat you the way that you want to be treated. And this is for everyone. You don't have to be Catholic. You don't even have to be religious. Morality does not mean that you are following a religion. Atheists could be moral. I have a lot of atheist friends who still follow these morality rules and these moral compasses. They are guided by this moral that should be in everybody, not because of religion, not because of anything that we've been taught in school, but because it should be in here to treat other people the way we want to be treated, even if they're not treating us like that. I mean, how does that guy dare pour food on the guy? Would you like to be treated like that? To have food poured on you? To be yelled at? Would you like to be constantly insulted? I need to get a job, I need to get this. Hey, I did have a job, something went wrong. I don't know why the guy's homeless. Doesn't matter. You're dehumanizing the poor guy. If you were in that position, would you want to be treated like that? I hope to God that just because I'm young and a woman, that if I were to ever go homeless and I need to beg for food or I need to beg for money, I hope to God somebody gives me money and sees past the fact that I'm holding a sign in order to be able to help me. Because guess what? We're all humans and it sucks. It sucks that some people would interpret that I am either begging for money in order to get drugs, in order to get male prostitutes, I don't know, that I'm misusing my money basically. And I would hope that somebody sees past that, because me being genuine, if I ever go homeless, I would get money to be able to get clothing or to be able to get food. But some people would be like, nope, she's using it for cigarettes, she's using it for alcohol, all this and that. And it sucks because these people are the same. Everybody assumes that they're going to be using it for cigarettes. And hey, they just haven't eaten in 3 days. Morality does not equal religion. You can be moral without having religion. And you can definitely be religious and not be moral. Because a lot of people that I see in the street, they claim to be religious. But hey, they don't follow the rules of their holy book, whether it be the Bible, the Torah, the Quran. There's nothing worse than ignorance. And people need to be educated in how to act. How dare you tell me to get a job when I'm literally on the street? Yeah, I could just get up and go get a job if I could. But since I can't, I'm gonna stay down here and beg for money. Because that's all I can do. Like, nobody cares anymore. It sucks that us, the most complex organisms of this earth, with the ability to rationalize, to reason, to think complex thoughts, not just like animals where we act on instinct. We actually think our things through. And we're honestly like the most selfish people there are. Homeless people, they will give anything little that they have away if need be to another person. And then at the end of the experiment, the homeless guy, with the little money that he has, he went to buy food for the kid because he clearly hadn't eaten anything. The homeless people, for some reason, even though they have the least, they have the overflowing hearts of love. They are sympathetic, they are empathetic. Honestly, guys, the people who have the least are the ones who have the most full hearts. And it sucks to admit that because we have all our luxuries and shit. Can't spare a single dime. Can't spare a nickel. Nothing. It goes to show how selfish somebody can be the more they have. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Share the videos down below. They're crucial for our human society, our human race, to save itself, to be less selfish, to get more educated in these kind of situations. And yeah, I hope this video helped you out. I'm sorry that it was so long, but I quite honestly don't give a fuck. It's important. I think that like the human race is, every single year it declines in terms of it being like rational and it being like empathetic and shit. So I hope this video helped you. If you did, like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And subscribe to my channel for any more of these videos. And if you have any suggestions that you would want me to talk about down below, you can leave a comment. And also you can inbox me. All the steps will be down below for you how you can contact me. And until next time, guys, keep up the awesome, never change, and I'll see you guys next time. Spickamo out.